Hey Merced FFA, it's Sarah. Before we jump into the second ever Be the Future podcast episode, I would like to thank everyone for the amazing amount of positive support we received. Again, our goal is to inform but also have a fun time getting to know each other. If you have any comments, suggestions, or would like to be featured on a podcast episode, feel free to contact me using email or social media. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. I am joined by former Greenhand president Anna Contreras and Chapter Sweetheart Ava Flores. What is up, guys?
Not much. I'm just chilling.
Oh, okay.
What's up, my son of a face?
Anna, last year you served as our Greenhand president. Tell us about that. How was it? What did you learn? What was the experience like?
Oh my gosh, it was really the best thing ever. Montague, one of our teachers from last year, actually, I wasn't gonna do it, and he literally convinced me. He was like, "You would literally be like such a good fit," and I trusted him, and I did the interview. Then I got the paperback from Corey. I was like, "I guess we're moving on to the next round." So that was what happened first. It's honestly such a great experience, and I would tell any person to do it, literally. Even if you don't get like chosen, it's such a great experience, and it literally helps you so much with your public speaking too.
You didn't have a goal of becoming a Greenhand officer. You just kind of fell into that, right?
Yeah, sort of. At first I was like, whatever, like if I don't get it, like, you know, like it's fine, like I tried something new, you know, like it's all fun, like I'm getting more involved slowly. And then I wanted to get secretary, and I was at the banquet, and they called Faith for secretary, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, like, it's fine, next time.
Yeah.
And then they called my name, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, okay, I'm so confused.
That is so inspiring. Ava, you were a Greenhand officer as well, right?
Yeah, I was a Greenhand officer my freshman year, and I was secretary. Miss Cecil was the teacher there at the time, and she kind of just, like, encouraged me, like, and was like, I think this will be a really good step for you. You're very talkative with people, and you have like that characteristic about you. And I was like, well, maybe I'll just give it a try. Like Anna said, like it's like if you don't get it, then just try to maybe like chapter the following year. Just try to find other ways to get into the chapter. Oscar was the one that I had shadowed, and having him as like a mentor really gave me like a perspective of kind of what like chapter officers do. And for a long time, like that's where I wanted to go, was to be chapter officer. And I mean, I still have next year if that's what I choose to do. But I would recommend it to anybody, and it's just a way to get, like, involved with your chapter, I would say.
You are Chapter Sweetheart, but a lot of people don't know what that means. Can you explain that to us a little bit?
Basically, to pull people into our chapter and show them, like, people say that it's not all about cows and sows or boots and belt buckles, whatever one you want to do. But it's more of getting them into the chapter to understand kind of what it's about. But another thing that I do is like advocate our meetings. But one thing that I'm really like supposed to be all about is our crab feed, which unfortunately we're not having this year. But that's really one of the big ticket items for me. So that's a little wrap up of kind of like what I do as Chapter Sweetheart.
And you are actually the last one in Merced High history. How does that feel?
I'm sad that I'm the last one because I think it's a good opportunity, but I'm glad that I get to finish it out strong. Okay, so Sarah, I know that you didn't do the whole Greenhand officer thing, but when you joined FFA, what was the reason why?
So, FFA kind of found me instead of me finding FFA. I actually joined Ag Soil Chemistry as a way to get the CTE graduation requirement. Ultimately, until the point of starting an SAE project. And as a Greenhand, not coming from an agricultural background, SAE projects was my gateway. In FFA, there are so many different paths. You could take animal science, floral, you can go the shop route or the agri-science route. I personally am taking the animal science route. How about you guys?
Let's see. Well, I kind of take a little bit of everything. The only thing that I'm not enrolled in is shop. But I know, like, senior year, since as a senior, you need an elective. I kind of want to do animal science thing. I might do, like, the vet CDA team. Just kind of see that aspect of it, because I've done the floral aspect, and I've done, like, all my ag science, like, all of that. So kind of just take that course next.
That's good. Anna, what about you?
Well, I'm kind of still starting off. I'm a sophomore, so I took shop skills last year, and this year I decided to take ag chem, and I'm taking, leadership to get more, like, involved
Heck
fully,
yeah.
I did a lot last year because I was a Greenhand, but, like, just to get more involved and do more stuff.
Yeah, kind of slow it down, take your own pace a little bit.
Yeah, last year I wanted to show, but I wasn't able to. So this year, that's like my thing. Like, I really want to show. I want to take back science for sure, because that's like what I want to pursue, like, once I get out of high school. So
Ooh, really?
That's like something that I'm like for sure gonna take.
That's awesome. That I'm enrolled in that class right now. You learn stuff that will help you in your overall knowledge of the world. Like you can live your life not knowing anything about animals, but once you learn about animals, you're opened up into this whole new world, basically.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get to. Hopefully, we can do that soon.
Yeah, of course. So, Anna, you mentioned showing. What animal do you want to show?
I would want, in my first, like, my top priority would be a goat, but...
Ooh, okay. We got a goat kid in the house.
But pigs seem kind of, like, cool, too. I don't know. It just, like... I don't know. I just, like, I think they're so adorable.
Wow, are Ava and I gonna have to fight over you to come to which side?
We might. Goats are, like, my favorite farm animal, so, like, I might have to go with that first.
Ooh, okay. Ava, how do you feel about this?
You know what? It's okay. I already knew some of these freshmen coming in gonna be our swine kids. We got kids coming in, Sarah.
All right. No shade, all love. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Mrs. Harvey is the goat advisor this year. I'll have to fact check myself on that.
Outside of academics, we have actually taken a couple fun trips. What's one of your guys' favorites?
Mine would have had to been the hockey trip.
The drive there, blasting music, that was great.
That was so fun.
Remember how Gio got the hockey stick?
Did he? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What did he do with it?
I don't know. We would have to ask him.
Chapter treasurer, what are you doing?
The 5 a.m. rally.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was supposed to chair in it, but I'm FFA Sweetheart, so if they want me to be in it, I'm going to have to wear my sash over my uniform.
That'll be funny.
Wait, how was that? Was that actually fun? I didn't go because I was late.
It was so fun, but I was so tired. I was over here, like, doing my chairs halfway asleep, and Sophie brings up chickens, rabbits, goats.
Oh, yeah, my girl Coco was in that rally.
Coco with her bandana. Ooh, girl. But other than the hockey trip, do you guys have any other memorable trips that you thought really stood out?
Oh, definitely MFE.
MFE!
If I could pinpoint one time period where I truly broke out of my shell, it was MFE. And it was because I had never seen that many FFA members in one place.
I'm kind of disappointed, though, that we're not the rock, paper, scissors champs.
Oh, we are. Excuse me, yes, we are. Ava, do you remember when we first ran into the conference doors?
Yes, it was so much fun. Everyone was so excited about everything. I don't want to say like a concert, but something big like that. Everybody was on the tables. There was kids picking up the tables. It was a mess.
That was awesome.
Oh my gosh, what did I miss? Yikes.
Made for Excellence. Yeah, it's in January.
We made a lot of new friends that I thought I would never meet. Like, I still talk to a couple of them today.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
The biggest thing that I learned at that conference was leadership is interpersonal.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many other factors. If you strive for leadership, I learned that you really have to look into yourself. And it is less the environment that you are surrounded by and more who you are as a person that makes you a leader.
Definitely.
One of the biggest lessons that I think that kids need to know is listening is your biggest tool.
On top of that, like, listening. but as well as like engaging in the conversation. Don't be that. Don't try and be that person who stays out of the conversation. Pull yourself in so that you can understand what's going on. But not only that, like build bonds that, like me and you, and like me and like Anna, like the bonds right here, like those are gonna forever be a bond that all of us have.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we all decide to move halfway across the country, it's like we always know that we're gonna have our little FFA family here, and
we make sure that everyone has a voice, you know?
That's what makes them feel at home. And I just, like, especially last year with the chapter officers, as well as how Ava said she had Oscar. I had him too, and he literally made me feel comfortable, and we would always joke around and stuff. And, like, till this day, I also, like, bother him. And I'm like, hey, Oscar, what are you doing? And, you know, we just have a good conversation overall. I think it really breaks people out of their shells and makes them, like, you know, like, feel so comfortable. And I just love that about us. It's not like, oh my gosh, you're going to school and, like, you're just being there to learn and you're going home. Like,
yeah.
I think it's literally, like, like I said, like, it's a family. Like, I feel like people don't understand that until, like, they go in and they, like, see how we all, like, contribute and we, like, talk to each other, you know, and it's just super fun.
One thing that we all know truly brings us together is music.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that.
What are some chapter classics that we always play when we're together?
We always have our oldies, like right at the end, or like when we're coming back from a bus ride, and that's just kind of what we play.
I feel like Hey There, Delilah definitely hits every single time.
Yes.
Beautiful
like,
girls.
We have to play it no matter what.
Oh yeah. If we had a chapter's theme song, it would definitely be Everybody Talks.
Yes.
Or it's kind of an unspoken chapter theme song.
If you know, you know.
And if you don't know, come join us.
Yeah, if you don't know, come know.
We kind of always just listen to a little bit of what everybody wants. And it's like, if you know the song, you join.
And if you don't, the next song will be for you.
Or you just sit there and have like a little dance break.
Yeah, definitely one thing that makes our chapter unique is our dances.
Yes, Miss
Exactly.
Core is the best. Miss Core's the best, yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Oh yeah, Miss Core came out of nowhere. We were like, oh, okay, Miss Core. We were like, get it.
It's just great that we can all show like our own personalities, and we all seem to click with all of our different personalities too.
We all come from such different backgrounds, and I love that about our chapter.
And I love how we're coming from, where are you doing this, and there's just always something new to learn about someone.
So our chapter has been doing some really unique stuff with social media. We started back in August with officer and advisors takeovers. How did you guys like that?
I think for people coming, like first year members and freshmen, even sophomores, like not knowing you guys a lot, I feel like that was a little inside peek to your guys' life. And obviously, Miss Sarah over here is our guitarist.
Okay, guilty.
But even like with the other officers, like just kind of giving us like a sneak peek and just trying to get us involved and understand what they're like, so when we're all back in person, it doesn't seem like we're all complete strangers.
Since like we all don't come from an agricultural background, I feel like it really shows this is what I do when I'm home. You know, even if you don't personally know someone, I feel like it helps to like know them better, and like, you know, you'll be at school or something, let's say you have an FFA class and ag class with them, you know, maybe someone that has an ag class with Sarah can be like, oh my gosh, like you're so good at guitar, and then like there you go, conversation starter, new friend, you know.
Yeah, I really like that. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Some of the things we've been doing as a chapter, the class colors battle was a really fun hit.
Juniors won.
Did they? Did juniors win?
Did juniors win though? I'm not sure about that one. I think seniors took that.
Maybe sophomores.
I'm not sure, guys. I in all honesty, the freshmen schooled us.
They had a whole Zoom call with a bunch of freshmen on it in white shirts.
Freshman ASB representatives. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Ava with our final chapter announcements.
Some chapter events coming up is our chapter meeting is on the 21st of this month. Our next podcast will be dropped on Friday, as well as we have our Fun Friday. Y'all should come.
Oh yeah.
Always excited.
I think we're kind of switching to a new game. Ag teachers, we challenge you to Among Us.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
We gotta take another dub.
Because what's our score right now?
It's like 5-0.
See,
yeah.
the teachers, they need to stick with their game because we're just too good.
All right. Friendly competition, but ag teachers, we challenge you to Among Us.
We have to figure out how we're going to put more people in.
Yeah, don't know when, don't know how, but we challenge you.
If we have to do it where we're the characters, we'll do it where we're the characters.
Be there.
Or, yeah, be there.
Be there or be square, and be there and be the future. And Anna, will you please leave us with a quote?
Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Said by Gandhi.
Wow.
Period.
Thank you.
I really thought I was gonna mess that up.